Good afternoon. Um, just throwing up a quick video. I had a good morning and am building up a morning routine and slowly, very slowly, gaining discipline to work steadily throughout the day. Just so you know, I am reading this and I have to wear glasses and the handwriting's bad, so I'm still going to stumble through a lot of it. But I wanted to write it all down this time. I wanted to have a script so I don't meander too much. The original thought behind these videos was, after watching motivational videos and getting on Skillshare and similar sites, some of which promote the idea of making and profiting from educational videos, I thought I could do that. And I reckon I could, but given much of what I have to offer is already covered in so many other videos, I thought I'd try a different approach. I'd make videos to use as a sort of accountability process. I'd make videos to use as a sort of accountability partner, and instead of trying to teach people how to lead a more constructive, authentic life, I just tell you, my audience, whether you're watching or not, what I want to do, and show you the projects that I talked about in former videos and say, hey, look, I did this. So this serves a few purposes, but first off, I'm not trying to impart knowledge on how to do things. I'm in the midst of learning myself, which is good since I haven't even mastered these processes yet. Also, I'm not competing against those who are teaching me and or, which way do we go here? And or have a more competent message from experience. And also, there's already a lot of static out there and I'd mostly get lost in it. I figure I could most serve others by pointing them to the sources I'm using to improve the quality of my life, and use my videos to inspire me to live a more disciplined, structured, and accomplished life, which is what I'm heading for. A real brief summary of how I got here, but I was incapacitated in the hospital, and when I got out I was in a wheelchair on the streets, my prescription for painkillers ran out, my pain hadn't run out, so I was self-medicating, and it was a mess, and my life was on hold. I was begging on street corners in a wheelchair, literally. I got past that, and I had decided between the hospital and being on the streets, I need to start living my dreams instead of living this mess that is my life right now. Plus, laying there in the hospital, it made me realize, wow, I am just as mortal and as vulnerable as everybody else in the world. If I don't do the things I want to do in life, because nobody's going to make me or even help me, unless I ask in the right way. But if I don't do these things, they're just never going to get done, and I'm going to die with my dreams. My dreams are going to die with me. So I tried to get back on track, and just found it was very hard to do, between just being older, but especially having gone through this traumatic event, having to get cleaned up between the painkillers and the booze and the pain. It was all very hard to get over, and then, challenge myself, live outside my comfort zone, do the things I want to do in life. All this was very hard. I started watching a lot of motivational videos because I couldn't figure it out on my own, and here I am doing these for me. And if it helps, by all means, make your own videos and use those as your accountability partner. But I said I was going to do certain things and then show and tell you when they were done, and I've been working on this. It should have been much farther along by now, but I'm working on it every day. This is a couple of cubes that are going to be part of, let me show you, this, which I ripped all this wood. That wood, the 1/4 inch strips I bought at Home Depot. These are 1/2 inch. I ripped these and mitered these. These are 3/4. I ripped and mitered these. But this is all going, it's a sculpture slash model. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it when it's done, but we'll worry about that when it's done. Finishing it is the important part. I also said I was going to memorize the Constitution line by line, and here is today's line up to the comma. It's a long sentence, so I memorized half of it. The House of Representatives, Section 2, the House of Representatives shall be composed. Okay, the House of Representatives should be composed of members chosen every 2nd year by the people of the several states, comma. So that's just something I wanted to do for a while now, and I always wanted to do it, not always, but I wanted to do it for a while now anyways. But then when Trump became president and said all those disparaging things about the Constitution, look it up. That's you're on the computer, you're on the internet, just look it up. Believe me, he said a lot of stupid things, but he took a vow to uphold the Constitution or abide by it, or exactly however the wording is, I don't know. But this is the Constitution of the United States, our fundamental law, where all the other laws spring from, at least in terms of qualifying the actions and behaviors and powers and everything involved in the federal government. And he doesn't know it. He doesn't even believe it's important. At that point, it was like, that made me just want to learn it all that much more. And in a general way, I pretty much know what the Constitution is all about. In a specific way, there's a lot involved there, and I'm learning it line by line. So, okay, that's pretty much it for today. I put up a song video a couple days ago. It's not very good. If you want to look it up, it's there on my channel. I'm going to do a better one later today. You can hold me to account. It's going to be a cover song. If you like the cover song, you're definitely going to like this. If you weren't all that enthralled with the cover song, you might actually like it now, the way I do it. Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, thank you for watching. And if you weren't watching, what the heck's the matter with you, man? Okay, take care.